Hello beautiful people, it's Robyn Thomas here with Resemble by Robyn. Welcome back to my channel. I am talking fast because my kids are asleep. I got all three down at the same time. I had to do some house stuff, but I was like, I got a little bit of time. Let me come over in here and try to see what I can record. If you are interested in how I got this quick weave, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, we're starting with a braid down pattern, and we're not even really gonna worry about how terrible that looks because it really didn't matter at that time. I'm always pushing time. Anyways, these are the items that I would be using to create this base. Now, something I'm going to say, or secure base. So something I'm going to say, when I went to the hair store, they did not have any black caps. But then I was like, you know what? Go ahead and give me the brown. And the reason I was like, I actually think the brown would not be a bad idea is because my hair is black, and it'll be hard to see like putting this solution on the hair or on the cap, right, to make sure it's all fully covered. I've had problems with that in the past when doing a quick weave with a black cap, and of course it's always a little harder when you're doing it on yourself as opposed to somebody else. So I decided to use to go ahead and go with the brown cap instead of waiting or wasting time and going somewhere else, and I'm a really happy I did. So that is like something for you all to think about when you're going to do your quick weave. Try doing a little shade lighter. I don't want to go too light, but try doing a shade a little bit lighter, and that may help you with your process. Okay, so all I'm really doing is putting this protective shield on, trying to make sure that I have all of this protective shield on all of the base of my braids. I am not sewing the perimeter down. I see some people do that. I am not putting a glue outline around it. I also see people do that. I don't want any glue on my hair, and I want this process to be as quick as possible, so I'm not pulling out no needle, and no thread, okay? So all you have to do is make sure that your hair is saturated with this solution. I see sometimes some people will put it like in a bowl, so that they have better access to like dip and then whatever, but I don't really like wasting products like when I spend my money on them, so I'm making sure that I'm using only what I need. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that the whole base of my hair is fully saturated with this. I'm not going to overdo it, but I'm not going to do too little. It's a little video is a little choppy because this ring light is so bright. I have to go like step out of the ring light sometimes to make sure that to make sure that I'm getting the specific areas that I need, which it ended up working out. So this solution is really good because it protects your hair from the glue being on top of your actual hair, and it washes off really nicely, which will be my next video. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss out on that. Okay, so after I have made sure that I have had it all over, I set under the dryer until it was completely dry. And the way that you'll know that it's completely dry is it is going to become hard on top of your head, okay? And then I also would do that, just kind of pull it up to push it back to make sure that it doesn't move, that it's not going to lift again, so that I don't get any glue on there. So after that, and the dry time was probably about 30 minutes, I'm gonna say. All right, so after that, I just go around with my scissors and cut the excess cap off, because we're not gonna need that, and I don't want to start gluing the hair on with that on, and then having to go back later, having to pull up all the hair into a ponytail and trying to make sure that I don't cut any of the bundles or anything like that, okay? Okay, so after the cap is removed, I'm just undoing my braids because I am actually going to go ahead and flat iron this portion of my hair. I do see this, and I've seen it like on Instagram, how some people go ahead and do it, because again, it's not a hassle, but kinda is a hassle trying to do that when you have the quick weave laying down so nice and flat and full. So I decided to go ahead and try to do this part prior to installing the actual quick weave. Now, something I will say is I am in humid, hot conditions, okay? And even as I work, it's almost like my hair reverts back because I get hot, I get to moving around. But nevertheless, this did do what I needed to do for the time being. Now, in the future, I probably will wait to do the flat iron portion until after it's done, just because I found myself having to go over it multiple times to make sure that it was nice and straight. So I'm gonna let y'all watch me do that, and then I'll come back. So after the flat iron portion is complete, these are the materials or items I will be needing for the actual quick weave part. So just some scissors, some bonding glue, and the pump it up spray for sure, some sort of spritz, and then I'll need a hair dryer, and then I'll show you why I'm going to use the flat iron, and then of course the tracks. So right here, I am trying to figure out where exactly do I want to put the track. So it's really, really easy. It's really all independent, like, you know, the style that you want. Initially, I left all of this hair out because I thought that I would want to wear it. You okay? I thought I want to wear it like up in ponytails and stuff like that, but I've only worn like half up, half down, not all the way up, because with this humidity, the way that my hair reverses is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I figure out how long I want the piece to be. I cut it with my scissors. I put the glue on the track. When you're putting the glue on, always put like a small amount. Don't overdo it, because then it'll be like all gunky. It could get on your next track, like the one you put above it, because the glue is like kind of spreading out once you press it down. So you want to put a thin layer, and don't be afraid, it is going to stick. So once I put the glue on, and that part, see, it had a little more than I expected it to, and so I took it off. And if you get glue in your hand, don't worry about it. It comes off really, really easy once you rub it together. Rub it on your fingers or in the palm of your hands, and it's gonna slide right on off. Okay, so after that, I take my spritz, and then I lightly spritz the track. And some people will like split. Some people will spritz their actual cap, right? So where the brown is, they'll spritz that, mainly so they don't get the spritz all over the actual hair. But for me, it's not that big of a deal. And so I just press it down. I'm making sure that I am putting it on tight, but not too tight, because you don't want it to like move and then like just come off. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to dry and then it's stretched so tight that when you go to comb it or something, it just kind of snatches right off. Okay, so after I place it down and it's nice and secure, it's where I want it, I press it in to make sure that it is, again, nice and secure. And then I just keep on doing this all the way around my head. After a couple of tracks, I think just for this first one I'm showing you, I take the blow dryer and I go an extra step or extra mile, and then I dry it. And then I just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I do not pick up the dryer to dry it every single time. I'll do like 2 or 3 tracks at a time, and then I'll pick up the blow dryer to dry it. So. Again, not wanting to have to go back and worry about all of the hair at one time, I am taking the flat iron as I go, and I believe this is the first bundle. And I am just going through and flat ironing the hair. As I'm going, I'm kind of trying to get a sense of how it's gonna look. At the same time, I was nervous about like the ombre. It's not really ombre effect, but starting off with the black hair, I was hoping after I dyed it, I was hoping that it would be long enough. And after looking at it, I wish I would have done the black a little lower. So I wish I would have done like half the bundle black, or even like a full, maybe like 3/5 of the bundle black, and then had the color at the end so that it would blend seamlessly. I don't know if you can, like, when you look at it at the beginning of the video, it kind of seems like my hair is just black and then I have red tracks, but that's not the case at all. So yeah, but anyways, I just go through and I flat iron, and I'm telling y'all, this ring light is so bright. I have to step out of the camera to make sure that I'm getting it right. That's why it's so choppy. But anyways, I just repeat this over and over again until I get to the top. And when I get to the top, I'll come back. All right, so once I get to the top, I'm just going as far as I believe I need to go. Again, I was kind of doing this for like the flip over method as well. If I want to go have hair more to one side or more to the other side, I didn't want to make it to where I could only wear it on the left side or I could only wear it on the right side. Again, I wasn't as versatile as I planned on being with this, probably because the hair was straight and not curly. I've done this with curly hair before and it worked out a whole lot better. Really, if my hair was reverting the way that it was, it probably would have been better. But after this, all I'm going to do is do the tracks coming up from the back to the front, very, very small, just like that. Okie dokie, so this is the end result. It is nice and full. I only used 2 bundles. I knew I wasn't gonna use all 3, but it just would have been my luck, me, only dying 2 and then needing the extra one. So this is the end result. I really, really like it. This was the time where I realized I definitely could have just had the front out and not the whole perimeter. But nevertheless, it came out really cute. The hair is very, very full. I have said that a gazillion times on the actual like coloring video. So if you have not got a chance, my baby girl laughing at me, y'all. So if you have not got a chance to look at that, I'll be sure to link the description in the box so that you can check that out. Now I'm just doing a test to make sure that it is covering all of the tracks. My leave out is covering all the tracks. The front part, look, I'm like, okay, girl. The front part is a little dry. Don't worry, I'll handle up on that. Coverage is a covering. Okay. I was really, really liking that. So yeah. And I would wear like in a straight back ponytail as well too. And it worked out really, really well. So, and it didn't look too bad. I know earlier I was talking about, having the black a little bit more, but it ended up working out just fine. I just got some takeaways from this that I know what to do for the next time, and what not to do. And yeah, but don't worry, the next time I do a quick weave, my hair is going to be blended because y'all already know what's on the way. A perm. I done said it and I mean it. I actually went to the store and purchased it. So it's coming. I'm getting a step closer every day. But when I'm just gonna just do it. Okay, so I am about to throw some curls in this, try to blend this leave out, and I'm just gonna let y'all watch and I'll be back soon. As this video is concluding, I would like to say thank you all so much for joining me today as I installed this quick weave. As I am getting closer to transitioning to to doing something new to my hair. I'm really holding off because, or taking my time too, because I just had a baby. So I'm trying to see if my hair is going to do any type of falling out or anything. But yeah, so thank you guys for coming by and watching the video. If you have people on YouTube, I'm trying to like change my algorithm a little bit. So if you have people on YouTube who do really good like weaves, self weaves and perm styles and stuff like that, it would really be nice if you tag them in the comments. If you have any suggestions from watching me and say, okay, sis, I think it could have been better if you did this, or people to watch, or Instagram pages to follow, whatever, leave it in the comment section. I am like about to be a nerd when it comes to finding out how to do my hair other ways. So again, I appreciate you all so much. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you all next time. I think my next one, I'm going out of town, so I'll be doing my mom's hair. So I'll come by and show you guys doing somebody else's hair. I know that's something that you all love and are used to me doing. So I still have family who get their hair done for me. And I plan on doing family's hair a little bit more often, so you will still have some videos like that. All right, thank you guys so much again for stopping by. I will see you all next time. Peace and blessings.
What you think? I did not sound like that. I did not sound like that. I did not do that.